Greetings and salutations, friends. I'm Nimithrander. And it's time we got into Rhythm Ball Meztli. One day, you and Paimon receive an enthusiastic invitation from Mualani to attend a new music party at the People of the Springs. So, we just have to cross this little body of water and we'll be there. I'm wondering, since they mentioned music, is this going to be a rhythm game? Because I am terrible at those. I see Shilonen and Mualani are here. Anybody else around?
Hey!
Oh. Somehow I missed the fact that Mizuki was there.
Our guests of honor are here. Now we can really get this party started.
Hey, Mualani! Oh, and Shilonen's here too! And Mizuki? You're back from Inazuma already?
That's right. My friends in Natlan are like family to me. I like to think of the People of the Springs as my home away from home. If I want to help people here, I definitely can't neglect the Natlan branch of my practice.
Miss Mizuki's work ethic is impeccable. She puts the rest of us service providers to shame.
Does that mean that you're one of her clients too? Or do you work together, mayhaps? Although, I don't... Shilonen's more a tech person, a smith, an artisan. So I don't see how exactly that relates to... well, therapy. Unless, of course, you're also talking the hot spring side of things, so you made a hot spring for her, perhaps?
Well, I've had some weird dreams lately. Oh, like a client expediting a commission from a 4-week time frame to just one. Or, like a rush order for some kind of spherical accessory with an element of danger to it.
I know this one. Slimes and fungi.
Wow, you made that connection pretty fast, Traveler. Almost as if you're the one sending Shilonen weird commissions through her dreams.
Are those creatures dangerous?
I don't think you would have anything to worry about, but, regular people might have a bit more trouble with them.
Anyway, the expedited time frame isn't even the hardest part. Spherical designs are tricky, and when you rush it, you end up with something that isn't even good. Point being, I've been having nothing but those kinds of dreams, so I wrapped up all my orders and decided to visit Miss Mizuki for help. And it worked like a charm. When I took a nap that afternoon, all the weird dreams were gone.
It was my pleasure to help, Miss Shilonen. Although I'm not sure how much credit I can really take for the disappearance of those dreams.
Oh?
In any case, everyone's feeling good and well rested now, which means it's party time! A party on the water, to be exact. It's a tradition in my tribe, and we're gonna have a blast!
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, let's party! Although, what does that involve exactly? Obviously, delicious food and drinks are given. But how do people in Natlan like to party?
Quite a few options. Well, considering we're with the People of the Springs, I think the obvious answer would be high-speed surfing with a Kaholasaur.
Wait, are you being serious?
Oh! Do I spy a fellow extreme sports enthusiast? Well, to tell you the truth, those activities were where my mind first went to as well. But according to Chief Amina, not everyone likes high adrenaline activities. Even beach volleyball can be dangerous. It's all fun and games until you spike the ball straight into your friend. This event is supposed to be fun, not something that scars people and creates even more work for Miss Mizuki in the process.
Well, she does have a point. I'm always happy to help, but I'd rather not have a hand in creating my own patient's trauma. It's better if no one gets hurt.
Which is why I came to you for advice.
So what's the plan?
Well, not everyone has a background in extreme sports, and we don't want that to deter people from participating in this event. As we were chatting, I happened to mention the Mikawa Flower Festival and its more laid-back approach to games, and Miss Mualani really latched onto that idea. So we decided to give Akitsu Haneasobi a distinctive Natlanese twist. The result is Rhythm Ball, a relaxing game that doesn't sacrifice on fun.
An Inazuman game with a Natlanese twist? What a cool idea!
I presume there's a Children of Echo's dance-off stage, considering Shilonen was involved.
Wow, and you haven't even heard the band at full volume. You must have a good sense of rhythm. Which, as you can imagine, is perfect for Rhythm Ball. The goal is to smash all the blocks by hitting the balls to the beat of the music. No complex techniques, no safety issues, just instinct. It's a game everyone can enjoy. Of course, with your skill, you could even add extra layers to the music or bring out a new sense of rhythm. After all, different DJs can give the same song a whole new feel. And in a game that involves beats, the player can showcase that same creativity. Who knows? In your hands, the background track could go from an easy listening chill out piece to something with a trance or artcore twist. Oh, I can't wait to see what you come up with.
Yeah, whatever you say. Well, sounds like something you could do, right, Traveler?
Like I said, rhythm games are not for me, but we'll see what exactly they mean by rhythm game. Well, I'll give it my best all the same.
Yes, that's the spirit! As long as you and Paimon can play your hearts out, it's mission accomplished. Oh, and I'll grab some snacks and drinks for the rest of us while we watch.
Just remember to pace yourself, okay, Traveler?
I will.
I'm sure you don't want an endless loop of dance-off stage music stuck in your head before bed tonight.
Well, thanks, everyone! This sounds like a blast. Plus, if Shilonen's the one DJing an endless loop of music in our dreams, doesn't sound too bad.
Okay. While playing Rhythm Ball, the player must actively serve their ball and propel the pinball forward. The pinball will rebound upon colliding with the bar. If the collision occurs while the bar is moving, the rebound vector of the ball will also change. The more efficiently you destroy bricks during a stage, the more points you will gain when the stage ends. Killua wants a word. Well, I actually do appreciate the Hunter x Hunter reference. I'm afraid I'm a bit busy at the moment. Ah yes, Hunter x Hunter. Alas, hiatus ex hiatus. I'll actually have to look into that again, see how that's going at some point. Oh well. Based on the elemental type possessed by the character controlling the bar will be infused with the corresponding element and apply the same element to the pinball. During Rhythm Ball, when there are Pyro, Hydro, Cryo, Electro, or Animo characters on the field, they will apply their corresponding element to the bar. Detailed reaction rules can be found in the event menu. Reserve balls have a limit during challenges. Once the last pinball shoots past the lower boundary, it will be considered lost and will permanently reduce the number of balls in your reserve. When reserve balls are at 0, you will fail the challenge. Vast bricks will appear in the stage at intervals. Destroy them to gain the buff effects for this stage. After gaining the buff that increases the number of pinballs, up to 3 pinballs can exist on the field at a time. When there are less than a requisite amount of bricks on the field, the bar will fire a flurry of fireworks forward. Should any of these fireworks hit a brick, they will inflict damage. You could use this method to destroy bricks that are hard to hit. Oh. Interesting.
Guess we can rest a bit.
Oh, looks like... no more actual spoken dialogue, huh? So, what's your favorite style of music, as if I have to ask? You can't just fake it and hope to make it, no. Same is true in writing. You have to put your heart and soul into it. Otherwise, it'll be trash forever. If you don't actually love the story you're telling, people will notice. That's been my experience at any rate. Hello, Mizuki. Do you also listen to fast-paced music, Mizuki? At times, I can go for soothing and slow. So yeah. Sounds wonderful. And last will be Mualani. What kind of songs do you like? Have any advice on the game? Makes sense. I'll give it a try. Funny for someone from the people of the Springs, the party animals of Natlan, to speak of moderation. How about you give the game a try? It's an interesting notion. Alright, well. Let's see. Huh. Alright, well. Looks like I'll be recording the rest of this in one more day. As I plan on, well, recording all of these stages in one go. 70 primos a pop isn't bad. Let's see, so 2 wishes and a bit of change. Pretty much what I've come to expect from events like these. Oh well. So, I'll be back in a day, but for you, this'll be, what, 5 seconds? So, see you then. Well, it's been 2 days. So, all the events should now be unlocked, so let's get underway. Yep, let's play a round or 2 of Rhythm Ball. Alright, good. Everything is unlocked. Let's see what the rules are. Not going to be reading all of that aloud. Let's see. Yeah, looks like I've read most of this already anyway. Okay. And we can set up parties for this. They're giving us trial units for this, huh? I'm kind of wondering how exactly they're actually going to play, but... well... So we actually require... Animo, Pyro, and Electro. Well, in that case... Let's see, one more for good measure. Mizuki works as a healer. So, let's go for something universal. Let's see, where'd my Zhongli get to? Or I wonder, is Geo not represented here? Oh, nope, they are. Just way down here at the bottom. Well, alright then. Actually, let's switch this around a little. Mizuki in the second spot since she's the healer. Not for any particular reason, that's just how I usually do the team setup. Okay, enough waffle. Let's see how this actually plays. Lengthy load time so far. When a pinball hits a brick and causes a swirl reaction, the dissipate effect will be triggered, applying the element within a fixed AoE surrounding bricks. When those bricks come into contact with other elements, they will perform the relevant reactions. When a pinball hits a brick and causes an overload reaction, the detonate effect will be triggered, unleashing a blast that deals AoE damage to surrounding bricks. Okay. After a pinball triggers an overload reaction with the bar, it will gain the detonate effect. Upon hitting a brick, a blast that deals AoE damage to surrounding bricks will occur. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, didn't Oh. Ooh. That did quite a bit.
Oh, nice rhythm.
Oop.
Bravo! Bravo!
There goes detonate. Oop. Oop.
Woohoo! This is the best part!
Oh, and I missed both. Ah. Okay.
Right on the beat.
I don't know about that. Okay. Yep, I whiffed again. Oh well. 5,000. How much do I actually need for the rewards? Oh, 3,000. Okay. I was thinking that would be way harsher. Okay. So definitely not... definitely not doing too well on that, but... Oh well. Rhythm Boss. The Rhythm Boss, Dopey Floaty Freebird, will summon multiple electro bricks onto the field. Perhaps you can take advantage by causing your pinballs to bounce between your opponent and these electro bricks, or use elemental reactions to trigger an effect and deal damage. Defeat the Rhythm Boss to win the challenge stage. Okay then. So, who are the trial ones this time? Looks like Mizuki's gonna be for all of them. Considering how this is going... I think I'll just use the trial characters. Easier that way. And I'm only really swapping between one or two anyway. I'll throw Pyro in, just to get some detonate reactions going. We'll see how useful that actually is. Another lengthy load time. After a pinball hits a brick and causes an electro-charged reaction, the surge effect will be triggered, unleashing lightning from the struck brick's position that randomly deals damage within a fixed AoE to surrounding bricks. After a pinball hits the bar and causes an electro-charged reaction, the surge effect will be applied, unleashing lightning from the struck brick that randomly deals damage within a fixed AoE to surrounding bricks. Destroying the bass bricks that appear at intervals during the stage will create a protective wall at the lower bound of the map, which will reflect any pinball that touches it. Each wall lasts for 10 seconds. Interesting. I'm hitting him slightly, but...
Woohoo! This is the best part!
Oh, went right by me.
Bravo!
Lucky me, I had the wall up. They're not coming round again, are they? Nope. Here they come. Missed one.
Woohoo! This is the best part!
Nope. Down he goes, okay. 35.55. What do I need for the score for that one? Nope, 3,000, so I just about made it. Not much room, not much wiggle room there, but... Seems to have done the trick. Break bass bricks to widen your bar. Use cryo to freeze connected hydro bricks with the... That yellow is very hard to read. No, conculating? No. Coagulating effect. Or here's the Pierce effect to deal with electro bricks in your path. Okay. Oh, this time it's Oraron and Seatlolly. So primarily electro. Cryo. Alright. In that case... This way I can swap between rather quickly. Oh yes, basically just playing pinball, and perhaps you can tell, I don't play pinball-type games much, if at all. So don't expect me to be playing this all that well. Oh, coagulating. It was coagulating. When a pinball hits a brick and triggers the frozen reaction, it will unleash the coagulating effect. Causes all bricks of the same type that are connected to the struck brick to be frozen. Should the pinball strike a frozen brick again, it will immediately shatter that brick along with all other frozen bricks connected to it. Alright, so we need to hit it with the freeze reaction as much as possible then. After a pinball triggers a frozen reaction with the bar, it will temporarily halt in place on the bar, though the bar will still be able to move. After the frozen duration elapses, the pinball will automatically shoot forward. Alternatively, it can also be preemptively propelled by active choice. When a pinball hits a brick and causes the superconduct reaction, the Pierce effect will be inflicted. Hit bricks no longer cause reflections. Instead, the ball will continue moving forward, punching through all bricks in its path. The effect ends when the pinball strikes the boundary. Okay, then.
This is the best part!
Almost snuck around behind me.
Oh, nicely done.
3,500, so we should have enough points already. At least if the other stages were anything to go by.
Bravo! 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 Bravo!
Got a lucky hit toward the end there. And 6360. Let's see, was that good enough? Answer is, yes it was. And we only need 3,000 for the next stage, too. So this time, it looks to be Pyro and Electro. Let's see. So in this case, we'll go... Not that it actually matters all that much who I pick. Looks like we have another boss to deal with. Honestly, not much to do with commentary on this one. The rhythm boss, Searing Lava Bird, will protect itself with a ring of bricks. Use the buff effects gained by destroying bass bricks to obtain enhanced fireworks, so you can quickly take out the surrounding bricks and deal damage. Defeat the rhythm boss to win the challenge stage. Alright then. Who am I? Why does my dim miss him the whole time?
Woohoo! This is the best part!
Bravo! Bravo!
Looks like he eluded me there. Nope, got him. Although it took a while. Almost managed to hit him with that. Yep, looks like he had a moment of invincibility. Well, I'm hitting him repeatedly, but it's with the wrong element, so it's not doing too much damage. Yeah, it's been knocking around the back for a while. Oh, okay. I was worried about that for a second. I ended up getting most of the score just from the time. Well, that was fortunate, because it looked like I was going to fail that one. Namely, that I wouldn't get the full marks just because I didn't actually break too many bricks before beating the enemy. X marks the spot, eh? This time, Animo and Hydro. Yep. Let's see. That ought to do well enough. Actual team composition really does not matter for this event. And in fact, trying to get fancy with my teams would just make this more difficult. Okay. Ooh. Nope. I see. I was a bit surprised by
Nice! Keep it
how the
up!
how it was bouncing around more. Ooh, that's gonna be...
Right on the beat.
Ooh. Now the score to 5,000, so we should be good.
Woohoo! This is the best part!
Okay. Gotta be careful. Last thing we need is to end up losing entirely.
Right on the beat.
Ooh, and I almost lost it. Oh. And then I did lose it. Okay. 7,300 should be good enough. Alright, good. On to the last stage. Looks like it's Electro and Hydro this time. And one more boss stage. Wonder what the boss will be this time. And we'll see if I can get a high enough score against him. Last time, I lucked out because I managed to beat him quickly, and therefore got enough points, but, we'll see. The rhythm boss, Blazing Beat Lava Bird, has multiple lava deflectors behind it. When your pinball hits these, they will split into multiple balls and bounce back. As the rhythm boss's HP decreases, pinballs will split into even more balls. Defeat the rhythm boss to win the challenge stage. Okay. So I can deliberately make lots and lots of pinballs then.
Nice! Keep it up!
Actually kind of hard to keep track of all of them.
Bravo! Bravo!
Ooh. I was so busy keeping an eye on the pinballs, I didn't actually notice the boss was dead. And got more than enough in score. Wonderful. And with that, I believe we've cleared all of them. Yep, we have indeed. Now time to collect our winnings. Alright. An additional 2 or 3 Salad wishes. 2 wishes and a bit of change, more accurately. Not an especially generous event, I must say. But I was sitting at 42 total wishes, in terms of intertwined faces, star glitter, and prima gems.
Mizuki! Mizuki!
So,
Amina just told me some amazing news.
So to finish what I was saying, I should be at 44 to maybe 45 total wishes. And I'm sitting at 30 pity. And I've also still got 2 or 3 days left on daily commissions and welcome. So I'm probably going to have 45 to 46, maybe 47 or 48 total wishes ready. So that's 78 pity. Unless I get exceedingly unlucky, I'm gonna be able to get a 5-star the second Escoffier's banner opens. I am looking forward to that, quite frankly. And fingers crossed we'll win the 50-50 on that. Well, let's see what this good news
Thanks
for
to the party,
Mina
the people of the
is.
Springs had 40% more visitors than normal. And to think, we barely did anything to promote it.
That's great. I also have some good news. Over the past few days, the number of patients at my practice has dropped by 90%. If our goal was to lift people's spirits and give them a space to let go of their worries, I think we can safely say that's a job well done.
Then let's go even bigger next time. Add even more games. That way, there's something for everyone. Hot springs if you want relaxation, games if you want fun. Man, as far as vacations go, you can't get much better than that.
Hey, Mualani! Mizuki!
The musical genius has returned. That's referring to us, is it? 2 happy visitors here to give you a 5-star review. Yeah, I think I'll go with that one.
Say no more. It's written all over your face. You had a blast, didn't you?
Are you kidding? An all-you-can-eat self-serve buffet? Paimon was on cloud 9! She had 5 servings of hot spring o'clock! And the Traveler was even more obsessed with the rhythm ball than Paimon with the free food!
Honestly, watching you play was quite the spectacle. An expert performance if I ever saw one. You should help me brainstorm the next time we host something like this. We can come up with even more fun games.
As far as I know, that does seem to be one of the Traveler's many talents. I look forward to working with you again, Ms. Mualani. Although it would be easier if you had a designated office space. Why don't I help you open a consultancy?
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Let me ask around. If there's space, we could put it right next to your clinic.
Good idea. I'd love nothing more than to be neighbors.
More time in the people of the Springs. Count us in.
Ooh, all-you-can-eat buffets and hot springs every day? Oh yeah, that sounds like the life.
Well, if you had a permanent address, it would be easier to track you down if we need something. Oh, wow. Yeah, never knew the day would come when I'd sound like one of my clients.
Oh, Shilonen! The music you picked for Rhythm Ball was excellent. Every time we played the game, we would start dancing before we knew it.
Oh, glad to hear it. Well, from what I've observed over the past few days, you have great potential as fusion artists. It could be because you've encountered music from all sorts of different cultures, and when you're immersed in the melody, it's almost like you can incorporate different beats on instinct. The most cutting-edge music often involves some form of fusion, so I have a feeling I'll be coming to you for inspiration one day. Here, I want you to have this. Give it a listen sometime.
What is it?
Shilonen's note. According to my observations, musical styles on the cutting edge of theory tend to lean toward fusion, absorbing elements from multiple perspectives that are in tension with one another, such as composition, instrumentation, and tone, through which composers of such music make breakthroughs to find new ways to improve. Traditional musical styles never had clear boundaries in the first place, and those are blurring ever further. Reaching the pinnacle of one's music and technique is an admirable deed, but for creators who have yet to attain the level of a master for life, an ordinary audience's both sticking to a single style is not wise. And, if one wishes to improve one's musical appreciation and creativity, got lost somewhere in the middle there. Technology and human ears all have limits, and it would undoubtedly be a pity to stray into territory that no one can follow you into, chasing after complex or unpopular harmonies, or developing machine-esque performance techniques. So yeah, I hope you'll enjoy the songs on this disc. Even if you don't intend to create any music, it'd be great to introduce yourself to a few new styles and discover new, moving melodies.
No. Way, one of Shilonen's mixtapes. At Shochi Kuikado Records, that would sell in a heartbeat.
Ah, yes. Not everyone can get their hands on the records or equipment Miss Shilonen recommends. It's a source of anxiety for some people. I once treated a patient for that very reason.
Oh, you can treat even that, Miss Mizuki?
All I did was help her manage her emotions. I told her to consider getting a job at the record store. Then she would be one of the first to get information on your latest recommendations.
Good idea. I just hope she can keep it to herself. Her job applications are about to become just as hard to snag.
Thank you, Shilonen. I'll be sure to give it a listen.
Can't wait to hear it! Next time, we'll help you come up with an even better game, with music that's just as amazing as this time, of course.
That's a promise. People won't know what hit them.
Man, the party isn't even over, and Paimon already can't wait for the next one. The people of the Springs really know how to live it up.
Alright then. Style Fusion Symposium. Let's see. Anything to add, Mizuki? Alas, no. Oh well, I'm assuming that'll be true for Mualani and Shilonen as well. So let's see. Ooh, over 6,000 primos. Let's have a quick look and see how many wishes that is exactly. 38. So, couple that with the 5 intertwined fates, and that's 43 right there. And I've got enough star glitter to get 2 more, so 45. So right now, I can hit soft pity. Fantastic. And I still have 2 days and 16 hours. Meaning, tomorrow, the day after, and the morning of the next day will all be open for commissions. So I might be able to get 3 more wishes just for doing dailies. So, yeah, 78 pity is looking doable at the moment. Gonna have to do a little bit of world
You should really
questing,
bring the Knights of
though.
Favonius with you next time.
Yes, I would like to have 80, if at all possible. 80 to 83, even. The worst I've ever had is going to 84, which is what happened when I got Nilu. But things are looking promising at the moment, all the same. Well, fingers crossed everything will go smoothly. Then I'll get both Escoffier and Aoife. But we'll see. I didn't get either Veressa or Yansan during their banner. So, we'll see how my luck holds on that. Well, for the time being, I think I'll call this episode to a close. If you've enjoyed this, please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Do check out my Elden Ring Let's Play, as well as my playthrough of the Genshin Impact main story. I post Monday through Friday, so do hit the bell to keep up with notifications. And, as always, have a good day.